Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about 3 reasons you should have a trust, a revocable living trust. Before we get to that though, I want to remind you if you have questions about this or anything else related to estate planning or probate and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can do so by going to cmslawfirm.com. What's up, Erica? Erica was in the office today, and she might be our new attorney. Maybe. We'll see. What's up? But today, we're going to talk about 3 reasons to get a trust. I get asked questions about trusts all the time, and the questions usually revolve around something like, I have a house, and I have X amount of dollars, and I have this thing. Should I have a trust? The answer I always give is, it depends. It depends on if the things that a trust can do for you are something that you want. If they are not, then you shouldn't do a trust no matter how much money you have or how many properties you have or whatever. So here are sort of the 3 main reasons why you would want to have a revocable living trust. There are others, but these are sort of the main ones. Number 1, and the one that people think about most often when they think about trusts, I think, is probate avoidance, right? So probate is essentially, at a super high level, the process of transferring your assets to someone else. Probate is sort of the mechanism for doing that. Most people don't like probate. Probate's kind of expensive. It takes a long time. You have to go through the court system. So people want to avoid that. A trust can help you avoid probate. There are other things that can help you avoid probate as well. Certain things, if you own a business, if you own properties in multiple states, probate avoidance is going to be probably most easily done if you have a trust, okay? That's number 1. And the reason why you can avoid probate with the trust is a trust is sort of an entity that exists whether you are alive or dead. And when you create your trust, you put your real estate into your trust right away. For example, when you die, your trust continues to hold your property. A new trustee steps in and distributes the property according to your direction. Because there's no need to transfer the property from you to someone else, it stays in the trust, you get to avoid probate. Boom. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, probably the second most popular reason is with a trust, you can sort of manage your assets from the grave to a certain extent. You can have control and oversight over the way that distributions happen for as long as you want. With a will, you can't do that. Will only does direct distributions. I want Joe to get $100. When I die with the will, Joe gets $100. With a trust, I can say Joe gets $100. It's going to be held in trust and only distributed for educational purposes. Okay, and if you have younger kids, if you have people with special needs in your life, these trusts can be very helpful to ensure that your money is used to promote opportunities, to promote growth, to promote whatever you want, and not just sort of wasted, which is what most inheritances are done. That wasn't the right sentence. What happens to most inheritances, they get wasted on things. So a trust can help manage that. I have a trust for my kids, for example. What my trust says is until they turn 25, the trustee can make distributions for health, support, education, and maintenance on a discretionary basis. So they ask the trustee, hey, trustee, I'm going to college. Trustee cuts a check, clearly education. Hey, trustee, I'm going to college. I need a car. I want a Ferrari. Trustee says, you can have a Jeep, right? So that's where that comes in. Then at 25, they can have up to 1/3 just by asking for it. At 30, they can have 2/3. And at 35, they can have as much as they want. Controlling, managing from the grave in some ways, if I would die before they got that old. The third thing that a trust can give you, which is sort of lower on the needs list for most people, is privacy. Trusts don't get filed with the court. They don't go through the court. There's no sort of public record. There's no public place to see what's in a trust, so you can get privacy with the trust. If you have, mean, terrible family members, if you just like to be private, then a trust might be the answer for you. Okay, so that's sort of the third reason. With a will, it gets filed in court. Most of the time you can see what's going on with those sort of probate proceedings. No privacy. All right, that's it. So hopefully that makes sense. If one of those 3 things matter to you, then you may want to trust, whether you have a lot of assets or a little bit of assets. So think about it. All right, if you have questions about this, as always, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you know someone needs to hear this, please share with them. If you have questions or comments, please leave them. And if you have questions about this or anything else related to estate planning or probate, and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can do so by going to cmslawfirm.com. All right, that's it for today. As always, I am Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.